really mean to start out y'all's press conference with a niche question, but on your 94-yard touchdown, you had the hands go, and you just dropped the defender with the hands. Taylen, were you kind of keying off of that? Do you know that that's kind of his thing? We haven't really seen you in the past. Is that kind of your staple that you do, or are we going to see more of it?
I got a joke question.
I mean, you'll definitely see more. It's just the beginning, first game. I just had opportunity. I got my opportunity and I ran with it. Thanks to all my coaches. We've been practicing, just repetition, going over a lot of plays and just getting it down, formations, everything since, everything like the portal and everything. So, yeah.
I've never seen a wide receiver move his hands that fast. It was like you had to slow it down frame by frame to actually see it. Is that like a track thing?
Just fast, man.
That's good.
Taylor, can you talk about maybe the weapons that you had going and the fact that his first catch is a touchdown, and same with Tyrell today?
I would say that I'll say that just speaks volumes to making the most of their opportunities. And it's crazy. We was talking about that slam in the hotel for the whole week, and it came to fruition. I don't even know the word, but and Bird, his he was always ready. I would say he's always in the back learning, either it's from JJ, from Doug, from Rod. He's always taking things in, asking questions, and when he had his opportunity, when he had his shot, he made the most of it. You saw that he ran 102 in high school, and we saw his speed. His little legs. So.
And Cam, on the flea flicker, you forced the throw that led to Miguel's interception. Maybe can you talk about what you saw on that play?
Yeah, basically, I kind of got cut out my gap, but it was just like an effort play for me. I knew the quarterback was just standing back there, and I knew he was up to no good. And then I seen the receiver toss it back to him, and I was like, lunchtime. So, barbecue chicken. And my boy Miguel came down with the pick. So shout out to him, man, as well.
Taylen, Tim Buffett at the Daily Memphian. What are your memories of your last game in Memphis and in this stadium, and how that kind of changed the trajectory of your career and maybe even your life, and what does getting this one mean to you in light of all of that?
First, I want to thank Jesus for giving me the opportunity just to be out there. I actually played here last year when I was in Boise. We played Memphis, and we lost, and I still remember that to this day. And I want to come out on top, and it meant the world to me just being out there with my teammates. And I wouldn't be up here, without them, without my coaches. So, all the stats you see that I do, it's not just. I didn't do it by myself. Like I said on the platform when I got my award, offense, defense, and special teams, it was fire. Bam, bam.
Dazmin, was there a moment in the build up to this game, was it last night in the hotel room talking to Taylen, or a couple of weeks ago, where you felt like, you really were gonna have an opportunity here and be able to seize on that opportunity?
Yeah, with it being a bowl game, we all knew we were gonna get reps. So it was just about, getting my opportunity and what I was gonna do with it.
Taylen, what did this mean to you to just see, how many weapons you do have that maybe we weren't really full aware of what all they could do, but just for you moving forward to see that, you can change it up and get different guys involved?
It just speaks to our depth, not just at the receiver position, but the running back, tight ends, O-line. That's the one thing, I knew when I committed here. I knew, but y'all probably didn't know yet. But just the weapons that we have. Just the weapons that we have offensively. And, I'm just grateful and, excited, that they had their opportunity. And you could just tell, even at breakfast and lunch, just in the energy in their eyes, like they was just, they was ready for the moment,
Taylen, you also had a couple of new offensive linemen up there protecting you, and Brooks Emerson and Kobe Brown. Just what was your connection like with Brooks, being your new center, and how do you think those two guys played today?
They did a really good job. I would say I continue to encourage them, going through the week, but I really didn't, say a whole lot. You know, I let him not trying to overcomplicate things. You know, and like I told them this morning that you know you wouldn't be at Arkansas if you weren't talented. You know, we're all talented, and you know, us here we believe. Yeah, we're the veterans, but our belief, you know, didn't waver. You know, that's why you know we decided, you know, to come back and we you know trust the you know the coaches and we have unfinished business and you know this is a great start to what's next.
Dazmin, did you know that was the longest touchdown reception in school history? And what was your reaction
Okay.
when you first heard that?
Okay, Dad.
I didn't really find out until after the game, but it feels amazing, you know, just my first catch ever as a collegiate athlete, you know, catch the ball, go 94 yards, feels amazing. And I just want to thank TG, you know,
I just threw it. You caught it, and you did the rest, bro. I was just watching. I was spectating.
Yeah, Cam, question for you. You know, a lot of questions coming into this game, especially with D'Antonio Landon and some of the other guys. How do you think Anton Junkow stepped up 2.5 sacks, really big day, and led the defense in the second half?
Man, I'm so proud of my boy Anton, man. You know, he been fighting through injuries since the Oklahoma State game this whole season. And for him to just come out in his last collegiate game and just lay it all on the line, man, I'm so happy for him, so happy for his family. Can't wait to see him prosper and do good things at the next level.
Cam, this is your second win here. How does it feel? Does it feel any different or does it feel better?
Feels a little better, you know. It's the second win, and now I can have 2 rings to get my pops back home. But man, it feels amazing. You know, last time I was here, I was like the young guys. I got my first opportunity, and I took advantage of it, and I haven't looked back since. So just seeing everybody else take their opportunity and, you know, going out, doing what they had to do, man, it was just good. I feel like an old head, man. But, you know, all glory to God, man. I love it. Liberty Bowl champs again.
So y'all had held them off the board until late in the second half. What changed? How did y'all keep them down in the second half?
Honestly, our coach got on us at halftime. It chewed us out. Yeah, we had to change. We had to fix it. We shut them out the second half,
And how big did the 4th down stop? You had a couple of 4th down stops in the first half. How big did those end up playing out?
that was big. It was big. Just got to make the play. Got to make the play.
John Williams from Lubbock Avalanche Journal. Taylen, being from Louisville, I was curious if you had connections to anyone associated with the Texas Tech program, and does it mean are you any more motivated when you face a school from your home state?
I would say a little bit. You know, going through, you know, high school, I wasn't highly recruited. I didn't. All the Texas schools really didn't offer me, and you know, of course, I use that for a little bit of motivation, but it's not my reason why. But I know, you know, Coach McGuire and you know what he did at Cedar Hill and just the history that you know goes with that. So I definitely, like I know him, but I don't like know him if that makes sense. But yeah, that's all I know.
For the defensive guys, basically everybody in the Texas Tech backfield. Tonight was a true freshman quarterback and 33 and 20 running back. What did they show y'all? What did you think about those guys?
Man, they're gonna be really good next season, man. You know, the young quarterback, he was very talented. You know, he was in the pocket. You can tell that he was comfortable until we made him uncomfortable. The running backs, you know, we was focusing on them too, but we was focusing on, you know, the head guy, Taj Brooks, but unfortunately he didn't play. So the young guys, we knew that they was coming in, fired up, antsy, you know, ready to go out there. And they had a couple of good runs, but overall we came together and we stopped them.
Maybe if Taylen or Cam could answer this, just how important was this for the guys that this was their final college game to sit them out this way?
Man, it was big, you know, just to send them off the right way. You know, all the ups and downs we had this season, it was only right that we sent them off with a bang, you know what I'm saying, and a win in a good way. So,
And Taylen, to close it out, what are you going to do with the big Eagle MVP trophy?
I'm gonna take it to my parents' crib. Shout out to my mom. Shout out to my dad. Shout out to my sisters, and we gonna celebrate.
Was the big Eagle a motivation?
Yeah, when we walked into Dave & Buster's, I saw like all the trophies shining, and I was like, "Is that the MVP trophy?" I was like, "I need that. I need that." That's for sure.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
You bet. Congratulations, all of you. We have some other awards to present. First, the Outstanding Offensive Player of the Game, sponsored by the Tennessee Highway Safety Office. To present that award to Dazmin James is Rebecca Detzel, our president this year, of the Colorado Liverpool Festival Association. Daz, come on down and receive